A 7-year-old boy is recovering in hospital after being mauled by a cougar near Sproat Lake last night. The boy was out for a walk with his dad near their remote campsite when a cougar leapt from a nearby bush. Fearing for his son's life, the dad grabbed a rock and managed to scare off the cat. Conservation officers moved in today and killed a cougar in the area. CTV's Chandler Grieve was in Port Alberni today and joins us now from our Nanaimo bureau. Chandler?
Yes, Andrew, a family camping in a remote campground on the backside of Sproat Lake received quite the scare last night. A 70-pound male cougar leaping from a bush and mauling their 7-year-old son.
So that's the cat.
Conservation officers believe this is the cougar that viciously attacked a 7-year-old boy.
A young boy had an unwanted encounter with a cougar, absolutely scare of a lifetime.
That scare of a lifetime came at this remote campsite on the backside of Sproat Lake. A young boy out for a walk with his dad just meters from their campsite when a cougar pounced.
The little boy walked around the corner there to go down towards the river. The dad heard the screaming. For a split second, he was out of sight, and the cougar was on his son. They didn't know the cougar was there.
Fearing for his son's life, the father grabbed the only thing he could find.
Quick thinking by his dad, managed to jump on the cougar, conk it with a rock, and chase it away.
The cougar then fled, and the young boy rushed to hospital.
3 areas of injury. It's the top of the head, the left cheek, and the left shoulder. And his prognosis for recovery is really good.
Conservation officers shot and killed the big cat minutes after sunrise this morning, just 300 meters from the family's campsite.
We were there at first light this morning, and within 10 minutes we had the cat in the tree within 300 meters of the campsite, and it was subsequently destroyed.
Campers around Sproat Lake today say they heard the sirens and commotion last night and will be keeping a close eye on the kids tonight.
Well, I think we should just tell the kids to be aware and not, for sure, not to go anywhere by themselves.
I don't want them to stray too far from me, that's for sure. And they're going to be right next to the tent tonight. They're not going to be running around quite as free as they did last night before the sirens.
We haven't scared the kids about it. We haven't really talked it up a lot. We tell them there's wildlife out there and to be respectful.
Conservation officers plan to do a full necropsy on the cougar, looking for human tissue and hair near the cat's mouth. The father remains by his son's side in hospital, both exhausted but expected to make a full recovery. Now adding to the family's panic last night is their vehicle overheated on the way to the hospital. They were camping in a very remote area. You have to take a logging road to access it. There's no cell phone reception in that area either, but the father was able to flag down a vehicle and get his son to hospital. Considering all of this, they have to feel extremely lucky and fortunate that this incident didn't end in a tragedy near Port Alberni last night. Andrew?
Close call. Thanks, Chandler.